too many tabs open. Anyway, I'll post you the picture of my Shininer's kitty. We love the Shininers. She's choosing, she's Niner, she's a kitty. Yeah. I see her in the neighborhood. May not be her though. I don't know what the fuck my roommate did with these cats. I know that the white boys are gone. People used to hear the white boys in my videos on Facebook before Facebook shut down my ability to make videos. I was too prolific and out of control, loud and mouthy and emotional, and said shit that people just don't fucking say in polite company, but I never was that one, you knew. Doesn't matter if I've been paper trained or not. Occasionally we go off the farm. Fuck. I love my kitty. Anyway, I said I was going to come back and explain about the drug addict thing. I don't know what the hell happened to the video I made. I hit upload. The whole fucking thing just disappeared. I don't know what happened. So I'll reiterate. The baby daddy was driving drunk. I saw to it that I wasn't going to die with a drunk behind the wheel. It's that simple. I grabbed the wheel, something you don't want to do, and we slid off over what could have tragically been about a 400-foot drop. But I digress. We didn't go over the edge. I got arrested because I didn't want the car to go anywhere. Because they picked up a piece of fucking rebar and they took out the windshield of my own vehicle. And the cop thought it was some kind of insurance scam. What the fuck? Property damage. He arrested me for fucking up my own shit. My car! But he arrested me. And I giggle about that part of it now because it just seems so fucking stupid, especially with what I've learned about the law now. Oh my god. Anyway, assed hard motherfucker. So I get down here to the Pierce County Jail, and there's this gal, and she damn near died right in front of me, and I had to fight with these people at the jail to get them to render assistance to her. Because, as I was told at the time, fuck it, she's just a drug addict. See, so when you hurl that term at me, and when you call me a drug addict, I'm like, wow, that now means that you believe my life has no value. Fuck it, I can just die. I can aspirate on my own vomit and die right there on the floor of the fucking Pierce County Jail because I have now been completely dehumanized. That's what the fucking term drug addict means to me. Yeah. I think that pulls a little further into perspective how and why I feel the way I do about the labels that some of y'all just dish out to motherfuckers because you've been trained to do so. And some of you that have been trained to do so while sucking down a can of beer just need to shut the fuck up and go sit down in the corner because you don't know what the fuck you've just done. You have no idea what ticking time bomb you set off when you use that label on somebody who has fought against that stereotype her whole fucking life. I am not now, nor have I ever been a drug addict. No. You couldn't be anything further from the fucking truth. Because if this were the case, I'd be running into all these... I would have known what red flagging at a pharmacy was. Instead of only finding out about 5 years ago. I would have understood about being able to take the fucking Benadryls and the Sudafeds and make the... I had no concept for the abuse of any of these products. Because generally what happens to me is Like, I get 1 or 2, Benadryl, bam. I remember Sudafed, because we were using that to treat the runny, drippy, because, like, Washington State, on this side of the hill, is wet and rainy and drippy season for me most of the time. Like, that only, it wasn't so bad, right? But that was an occasional use, and always at the behest or suggestion of some fucking white-coated cocksucker. Yeah. So I'm caught in this, mixed in this mayhem of fucking medical community. Some of you get that this shit isn't really such a good idea. A lot of what they perp out here, not such a good plan. And then there's the other half of you that fucking swear by this shit. Better living through better chemicals. Ah! In fact, there was a move last year, if I'm not mistaken, I know Fedia told me about this, that they were actually trying to create a move to take out apothecary sciences out of the universities and stuff, and anything that would have to do with like natural medicines of any kind. They don't even want to train the doctors in this stuff anymore. And I'm like, what the fuck? Why? Naturopaths. That's, yeah, we love the naturopaths. Because they're not always so quick to hand you a fucking pill. Yeah. See, and then I got, and I'm also one of these that always got caught in this misperception of what something is. Let me describe to you Tramadol. Tramadol was perked to me as being a non-narcotic pain reliever. You could have fooled me out the fucking gate, because I was prescribed 4 a day for like more than a year, right? But check me out, man. I get the first one down, and I'd just be too fucked up to take the other 3. So I never got to really experience the full breadth of a full-on drug addiction, because I simply couldn't handle being that fucked up in the first place. So you have to kind of like enjoy being that disconnected from everything, and I never really have. No. Occasionally, you know, you drink yourself to your fucking stupid, or, you know, whatever, right? But on a constant, daily fucking basis, Celebrex was another drug that had that same effect on me. That's actually what damaged my heart, was the original use of Celebrex. I believe that now. What's the new one? Cymbalta, that's another one they tried to put me. That is some shit that will literally drop your dick in the fucking dirt. I don't even need to ever drink again in my whole fucking life. Not that I can, I'm allergic to the shit. But I would never need to drink again just based on this group of people over here that want to pump their fucking pharmacy, because you're just blasted out of your fucking mind. That's how sensitive I don't care what the fuck you tell me anymore about these fucking labels and drug addictions. Those who sit and suck down suds. Fuck you. You are bent. Yeah, you are bent. You are hell-bent. And you come from that generation where everybody thinks a fucking pill fixes everything. And I'm here to tell you, that's a goddamn lie. That's a motherfucking lie. These pills cause way more damage. And then, of course, if you get a pill that you take for a while and it starts to cause a little problem, you tell the doctor, oh, he's got one to back up the side effects. But the shit that they generally give you, if you just listen to the side effects alone, makes you already know that their cure is worse than the fucking cause. We need to find another route. Nobody ever did that with me. All anybody ever did in their whole fucking life was RoboPen shit to me. Do you know how much fucking medication I have given away? Just given it away. Bottles and bottles of that fucking Tramadol. And then I flipped out on the doctor over here because I went from 240 pills a month to 120. She said, oh no, they're habit forming and drug addicting and all this. Because I wasn't taking the full dose, how the fuck would I know that? I wouldn't know that. And I argued with her, and then my fucking dog got ran over. Poor Bob dog. Oh, he's a boobin' hoover. Anyway, I'm a fucking smart ass. He cleared a goddamn 4-foot fence, go back to the house that he used to live at 3 blocks away. In the process, what we're assuming, it had to have been a huge truck. because all 4 of his paws were involved in this mess, and it ripped his fucking hip out. And anyway, I happened to have the tramadol with me in the car. I gave the dog 2 of the tramadol. The vet told me when I got into the veterinary place, right, best thing I could have done, it prevented the dog from going into fucking shock because of the pain. These are 50 milligram tramadol, so he got 100 milligrams, boom. He spent 2 weeks at the vet, and over the next week and a half, 2 weeks, 10 days, there was a short amount of time that I started to notice this Pavlov's symptomology in the fucking dog. Because now I get him home from the vet, and every morning he's running to the dining room table. You better ask somebody, people saw this shit. This motherfucker, every day he'd come down just like that, and he'd look, and because he knew the blue baggie of pills was his. Right? And then it got to the point after the first couple of days where he wouldn't just eat all the pills. Then it became, you could tell that he was specifically looking for the tramadol. And I was trying to like hide this shit in cream cheese and wrap it up in all kinds of, just to get the dog to take because I thought I was doing the right thing. Fuck no. When I started to notice the pattern of the dog running to the table every morning, he was getting more aggressive. This is a gentle, loving puppy. He's starting to get, yeah, you know what I mean, cop of the attitude and shit. I cut the motherfucker off. I determined that it was the tramadol, and it definitely was fucking habit forming, and definitely addicting. But I never experienced that part of this medication, because I never took this shit like that. I was giving it the fuck away. I had a roommate who thought this shit fucking rocked, and I was like, really? I mean, how can you, I can take 1. I can't fucking function afterwards. How the fuck do you function? I didn't see it my damn self until the dog got hurt. Then it was right there in my fucking face. Boo, 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 boo. I never argued with anybody about the tramadol. In fact, I never got any more of the tramadol after that either. See, so when you use terms like drug addict and you direct that shit at me, I think you know not of whence you fucking speak, asswad. Yeah. I'm thinking that that you're a little concerned about your own activity. That's what I think. And I find alcohol to be the deadliest thing on the fucking planet. I don't give a shit, bar none. If I had to pick a drug on the fucking planet that was more deadly than anything I could... Alcohol. Oh yeah. Because I done buried a lot of fucking drunks, baby. Please believe me. Lots of them. See, so when you talk about drug addiction, I don't really think you know what the fuck you're talking about when you direct that shit at me. Because I am not a fucking drug addict. I am a cannabis patient by definition. And even if I was, you don't have the right to sit out here and make accusations based on contact from fucking Facebook in the first place, or fucking YouTube for that matter, and talk about somebody in that manner. And presupposing that I forget you have a professional background was the last thing you should have done, dumbass. You don't have the right to fucking make that determination all by your little lonesome as you sick and fucking suck down a goddamn beer your fucking self. I lived through the discernment and the damage that's been done to me with all these medications. What not to do. It took me a while. So what? Maybe I was a little slow on the uptake. That doesn't matter. None of that makes me a fucking drug addict. It makes you a poor loser in the conversation, which was started over your own fucking hypocrisy in the first place. So, that's the ending of the explanation of why it is completely inappropriate to refer to me as a fucking drug addict and not expect what you've heard. Peace the fuck out. To it that I wasn't going to die with a drunk behind the wheel. It's that simple. I grabbed the wheel, something you don't want to do, and we slid off over what could have tragically been about a 400-foot drop. But I digress. We didn't go over the edge. I got arrested because I didn't want the car to go anywhere. Because they picked up a piece of fucking rebar and they took out the windshield of my own vehicle. And the cop thought it was some kind of insurance scam. What the fuck? Property damage. He arrested me for fucking up. Fucking too many tabs open. Anyway, I'll post you the picture of my Shininer's kitty. We love the Shininers. She's choosing, she's Niner, she's a kitty. Yeah. I see her in the neighborhood. May not be her though. I don't know what the fuck my roommate did with these cats. I know that the white boys are gone. People used to hear the white boys in my videos on Facebook before Facebook shut down my ability to make videos. I was too prolific and out of control, loud and mouthy and emotional, and said shit that people just don't fucking say in polite company, but I never was that one, you know. My own shit. My car. But he arrested me. And I giggle about that part of it now because it just seems so fucking stupid, especially with what I've learned about the law now. Oh my god. Anyway, ass-tard motherfucker. So I get down here to the Pierce County Jail, and there's this gal, and she damn near died right in front of me, and I had to fight with these people. It doesn't matter if I've been paper trained or not. Occasionally we go off the farm. Fuck. I love my kitty. Anyway. I said I was going to come back and explain about the drug addict thing. I don't know what the hell happened to the video I made. I hit upload. The whole fucking thing just disappeared. I don't know what happened. So I'll reiterate. The baby daddy was driving drunk. I thought